Hi, Bert. Oh, no, it's not. It's blanket.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Hello, friends. My name is Michaela Bell. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I feel a little self-conscious wearing lipstick. You know how sometimes it gets on your teeth?
Yeah. Let me see your teeth. That looks good.
Okay. Today, we are going to talk about a recent experience that I had that really shifted something in me, and I thought I would share it with you guys. Have you ever felt like change or a goal or a dream that you have is impossible? Well, I was recently I heard a speaker at a conference, and he said, when you feel like something is impossible, it's an illusion. And he was going to prove to us that this was true. I'm naturally a skeptic, more so, because the first thing I thought was, well, there are some things that are impossible. I know everything is possible with Christ, but not everything's possible with Michaela Bell. So I wasn't sure if I was going to follow him, but he did this exercise, and he said this was something that his mentor did with him. So I'm going to explain to you this example, and I want you to kind of imagine yourself and almost do this exercise with me if you can. So he said, okay, I want everybody to stand up and find a partner, just turn to a partner. And he said, okay, with your back turned to them, I want you to change 33 things about yourself, and go. And we're all like, and he goes, just kidding. Okay, I want you to change one small thing about your appearance and try to, do it so they can't hear you. He was like, okay, now turn around. So we turned around. I did this one thing with my hair. I put it, I just changed my part. And my partner actually also did something with her hair. And so we both kind of, recognized that. And he's like, okay, now let's do it again. So we again turned our backs to one another. And he said, I want you to, if your partner couldn't find it, do something slightly more obvious. But again, be really quiet so that they don't have an idea. So we did it again, and we turned around. We were all laughing, and he's like, okay, now I want you to sit down. He said, I just proved to you that nothing is impossible. I was like, what? He goes, okay, let me explain this to you. When I said to you, change 33 things about yourself, what'd you feel? We all kind of said the same thing, I wasn't sure where to start. I felt overwhelmed. I was like, well, I can't do that. 33 things, that's so many things. And then he said, well, how did you feel when I asked you to change one thing? I said, well, that was kind of easy, right? And it was fun. We were laughing and having a great time. And he said, this would have been boring, but I could have done that again and again and again and again. And pretty soon you would have changed 33 things about your appearance. Anything is possible. Number one, if you believe. And number two, if you start small. I was so blown away by that example. And he said, I want you to think about some of the things that you feel like are impossible for you, either a dream, a goal, a habit, whatever it might be. And I want you to think, anything is possible. And how can I make this smaller? Our beliefs come from a lot of different places. Most of the time, a lot of our beliefs come from our childhood, things that our parents told us, or even things that our parents did that spoke to us more than their words did. You also form beliefs about yourself based on how people reacted to you, especially when you were a young child. A lot of our beliefs come from how people reacted to us when we were very, very little. Whether it's things your teacher said about you, or your parents, or your aunts, or your uncles, people that you were close to. They really make an imprint on the things that you believe about yourself. Your beliefs also come from the top 5 people that you spend time with. They also come from the knowledge of what you think is possible. So if you have something, a belief that you want to change, how do you go about doing that? A couple of quick things that I started writing down when I got done with that, listening to that speech. Beliefs are thoughts that we repeatedly think that lead to behaviors that establish evidence of our thoughts as true. Those things then are cemented into our brain as this is my belief, and I'm going to walk out that belief as if it is true, even if it's a lie. So instead of focusing on the current belief that you have, I want you to think about the person that you want to become. If you have a goal, like one of my goals was to start a YouTube channel. The amount of times that I said to myself, like, well, it's just too overwhelming. Like, I don't have the equipment. I don't have the time. Like, I don't know if I have enough knowledge. I just don't know if I can. Like, it was so overwhelming thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Well, one, I want you to imagine yourself as somebody like, say for me, the person that's having a successful YouTube channel. What are some of the things that she believes? How does she behave? And then intentionally act like that person. One of my favorite belief quotes is by Steve Jobs, and he said, "The people that change the world are the ones that believe that they can." I hope this was a short little episode that blessed you today. Let me know what you think. What is something that you want to start believing in? What's something that you felt like was impossible? And how can you do one small thing to put you in that direction? If you're looking for a guide for growth, you're in the right place. And we'll see you